What's up, YouTube? In today's video, we're talking about video game streaming services. So, video game streaming services have become increasingly popular over the past couple of years. We've seen the growth of programs like GeForce, Amazon's Luna, and plenty more. But basically, the idea is, hey, you're able to stream video games without having a PC. So, on paper, this idea sounds really nice. Hey, there's server space, they're using the servers to let people play video games. But in reality, people are paying like $20 a month to actually have access to most of those games and most of those servers. Which over time doesn't really add up to much, but the main point, and the point which scares most people, is the fact that you don't actually own anything. You technically maybe own your games if they're on Steam or they're inside the launchers, but you don't really own the computer. So at any given moment, if they were to raise the price, you wouldn't be able to play your games without paying a higher price. Now, there was once a very smart man. His name was Rockefeller. Now, questionably, his tactics were probably questionable, but the guy himself was smart. And that's where he got into the idea of how can I monopolize an entire market and basically charge whatever I want to. So, it would seem that streaming services are aiming to have a monopoly. Now, streaming services might be competing with each other, but as we've already seen with the TV show and movie streaming services, they eventually delve into this seventh layer of hell where everyone's paying different plans. Some plans have ads in them, which means you're paying money to watch ads. Some plans do not have ads, and really, it doesn't make any sense. So, that's where it gets to my point, which is of course, that at some point these streaming services are just going to have ads inside of them, pretty much slowly devolving the game. In fact, Xbox Game Pass was already thinking about adding ads to their services, so it's only a little bit amount of time till we get Amazon Luna and GeForce, which I would say are two of the probably big ones, including Xbox Cloud Gaming, to add advertisements to their streaming services. And this, of course, makes a more volatile video game market, and for those reasons, I would probably strongly urge you to buy yourself a computer. Sure, it might be expensive, but if you can't afford a computer, I would not pay for those streaming services because eventually they are going to bite you in the ass. And also, if you just do some simple math, $212 each year, 4 years. 4 years you're paying, over $1,000, but with a PC, you could also pay $1,000 and use it for 4 years. So at the end of the day, you're not really saving any money, so it's up to you to see how you decide for obsolete tech and such. I guess for trying out video games is the only plus I'd give it, but apart from that, there's no real reason to use video game streaming, so just don't do it. As always, smash like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe, and hopefully video games don't get taken over. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, guys.